how Nero Knowledge is making over $250,000 every single month just from YouTube. So in this video, I'll break down his entire YouTube funnel and you will learn exactly who is selling to, his ideal client profile, and I'll break down his $25,000 coaching offer. Then you will see Nero's complete YouTube funnel with his content strategy and why it works so well. Then I'll show you Nero's VSL funnel and his secret downsell process for unqualified leads that still generates him more than $40,000 a month. And most importantly, how you can implement his YouTube strategy and funnel strategies into your info coaching business. So my name is Lucky, and from the last 2 years, I've been helping coaches and creators start or scale their info coaching businesses. So if you are looking for help, you can go into the first link in the description and book a one-to-one call with me. Now enough yapping, and let's start with his ICP and offer. So for those who don't know, Nero is an esoteric coach, and obviously he talks about spirituality, energy, frequency, changing realities, universal laws and all, like manifestation niche, you can say. And his ICP is he's selling to entrepreneurs and athletes making over $30,000 a month. And his main offer is make a huge change in their life. It can be monetary and it can be performance based if they are athletes without much effort or changing their strategies. So now you can get the point that it is obviously related to manifestation, right? So the first criteria Nero is following for his ideal client profile is who are they? So they are entrepreneurs and athletes. So if you are building your offer, then obviously first of all decide who you are going to sell to, then decide the price. Because if you first decide the price, let's say $25,000, and then you are deciding that hey, you are going to sell to 19-year-old kids, then obviously your offer not going to work, right? So first decides who you are going to sell to, and make sure they can afford your pricing and all. Then making $30,000 a month in profit is obviously making sure that they have enough funds to invest in your offer, because if they don't have enough funds, your sales team or you will like waste your time on your sales call. So first, they are financially qualified for high ticket offer, because obviously they are entrepreneurs and athletes making over $30,000 a month. So 90% of the time, he's sure that the lead is financially qualified. Then he will jump onto other objections and other things on the sales call. Then it's easier to deliver on the claim. First of all, because they are entrepreneurs and athletes, so they have some level of work ethic. They are already successful. That's why they're making $30,000 in the first place. And your claim is to make them more money, double their revenue, triple their revenue, or triple their performance. So it's easier to deliver, first of all, because of who they are, and then your tactics and methods and all. Then the best thing is you only need 10 clients to hit $250,000 a month if you are selling a 25K offer. So now you don't need to worry about the quantity. You will give more attention to each of your client, and it just delivers better results, and then you can have more referrals from the client. So it's just a cycle that goes on and on and on, right? So if you are selling high ticket, keep these things in mind. And obviously, if you are just starting out, I definitely recommend you starting with high ticket offer, because high ticket is the best way, right? But now let's go on to the actual sauce, which is his YouTube funnel. And one thing I can tell you, Nero is running the best YouTube funnel in 2025. I've seen like 30 different YouTube funnels in 2025, but this one that Nero is using is the best one. So he gets attention on YouTube, then he nurtures that attention on YouTube, and then he convert using a simple VSL. So that's kind of his like funnel structure. So getting attention through YouTube, then convert nurturing on YouTube, and converting on a VSL landing page. So let's break down his content strategy. That is the best part of the video, right? So first of all, from the first glance, you can tell that Nero is using a very, very raw format. And the question is why it works so well. So first one is people are burnt out from over edits because they lost the personal touch. From the last 2-3 years, you've seen people like Iman Ghazi, everyone trying to copy Iman Ghazi with those crazy animations, some weird sound effects. And you get my point. They are overly edited videos. The best example is Mr. Beast, right? So people, they are completely bombarded with dopamine within the first 30 seconds of the video, right? So people are burnt out from those over edits, and on top of that, they are scripted. So they completely lost the personal touch, and Nero capitalized on that. So Nero's content format is he's sitting in front of a whiteboard and explain the concepts on the whiteboard like an old school teacher, right? And then raw videos build faster connection, because now I'm talking directly to you, and convert better. And there are some reasons why these videos convert better. I will go into that. But first, raw videos build faster connection because it feels like Nero is directly talking to me. And in this video, you can feel like I am directly talking to you, explaining the concepts that Nero is using. So that's why these videos build faster connection between the creator and the person watching the video, right? Then Nero is posting very, very long form content, and the average length is more than 1 hour because it nurtures way faster. So, according to a study done by Google, there is 7-11-4 rule, like it's known as 7-11-4 rule. So, a person, if you are selling a high ticket offer, needs to consume 7 hours of your content, 11 different touch points, and on 4 different platforms, right? Now, these things are, I think, unnecessary, right? You don't need 11 touch points and 4 platforms. All you need to care about is 7 hours of content. Now you have two options. You can create 10-15 minute videos, right? And you get the point, and you can create 1 hour videos. Now obviously if they watch 5 to 7 of your videos, your job is done. They are highly nurtured, and most probably 90% of the chances are they will close easily. But if they watch 5 to 7 videos, which is 10 minutes, so they are not going to be nurtured enough. They don't trust you enough to buy your program yet. They need more content. So that's why this average length of 1 hour helps a lot in nurturing the audience. Then it pops out on the homepage, like, to be honest with you, and recommendations feed. Because you see the thumbnails on YouTube, they are crazy contrasting colors and some crazy graphics and all. But if you see this video, you can feel like, hey, it's really raw, and the person inside the video cares about me, right? If we are doing raw videos, it feels like we have no greed or nothing to do with the person who is watching it. We are just giving raw value, and whoever gets it benefits from it, right? So these are some most important reasons why his strategy works best, like this raw and very authentic. And if you are using this strategy, obviously Nero is, then consistency becomes way easier, and you just enjoy creating content because now you don't have to record a video in a perfectly curated studio, then send it to your editor, then jumping on a call with the editor multiple times to get the perfect one, and then upload it on YouTube. And it might work or it might not, right? But now all you are doing is just recording it, making some cuts where you think you need, and then just posting it, right? So consistency becomes way easier, and Nero is posting around 1 times a week. But if you are just starting out, I'll suggest 1 times a week minimum, and ideally you have to do 2 times a week if you are just starting out, right? Because you have to get the reps in of making content. Then the best part is there is no production time. Nero is just recording, cutting some useless clips, and then uploading it on YouTube. So that's why it is the best format in 2025, and that's what I am using, right? You don't have to use a whiteboard at all. You can use my robot like this, and you will still get the same benefits as Nero is getting. After that, here are some more benefits of this strategy. So first of all, let me give you a look if you don't know Nero. So just see, these are the thumbnails, these are the titles. Just look at the video lengths, right? And also look at the views. He's getting 160K, 80K, 141K, right? So there are some things that you'll obviously notice. The sales process becomes way shorter if you are using raw long form content, because now, first of all, they trust you more because of the raw format, and you nurture them way faster. You see the 7 hour that I explained here. So the 7 hour obviously complete faster if you are posting 90-minute video or 60-minute videos, right? Then you becomes the authority from the get-go, because if you are sitting in an educational I'd say background, like this Miro board or whiteboard like Miro, then you obviously becomes the authority from the get-go, because the viewer comes in the frame of mind that, hey, this video is very, very valuable. It is not some entertainment video, it is not some feel-good video. There is some actual raw value that I'm going to get from the creator, and that will help me solve my problem that I'm facing, right? And it all comes down to quality of the videos, and Nero is posting very in-depth and value-packed videos. So 60 minutes he's not yapping about some random things, right? For 60 minutes he's giving value, like actual value that will help you solve your problem. And in this micro niche strategy, the only thing that you need to care about is don't hold back, right? Give away as much information as you can and sell the implementation. That's how you come across as some legit person, right? Because if you are selling them on the lifestyle, selling them on the cars, selling them on the fake watches and all, right, they will obviously smell the greed. And once they do, you lost your credibility. And now if you lost your credibility, you won't make it at info, because credibility and reputation is the most important thing. So posting videos like this obviously gives you the authority, builds your credibility, and these are very in-depth and value-packed videos. So their trust on you is way higher. So that's why I told you that sales process become way shorter, because now you are not gatekeeping anything, right? And the last thing, you can see consistent branding throughout the content, which build associations in the viewer's mind, right? So you see the thumbnail is exactly the same in every single one of the video, which is just a screenshot from the video. So you see this one, this one, this one, like obviously every single one of it is same. And now the outfit is also same, the background is also same, and his writing styles and drawings are also the same. So it builds associations that, hey, Nero wears a like white tank top, Nero is very honest, Nero is very transparent, and Nero knows what he's talking about, he's a credible person, and then he can help me. So you get my point, right? Associations are the things that your dream follower or ideal client thinks of when they watch your content, and when they jump on your profile for the first time, right? But there is some mistakes that Nero is doing. Now you'll be like, hey, why is making mistakes? Because if he's making mistakes, he won't be able to do 250K a month, right? So just stick with me, I'll tell you. There's something wrong with Nero. He's getting too much views, right? And no, I'm not dumb. I'll tell you what I mean here. He's getting 100K, 166K, 82,000 views. His content is attracting mass market, not his exact ideal client profile, right? That's where the micro niche funnels works best than any other content strategy and all. So what I mean by micro niche. So for example, let's say this is your niche, right? This is the entire total addressable market in your niche. So you have to layer down 3 to 4 times to get to your micro niche. Nero did an amazing job with his micro niche. He is only targeting entrepreneurs and business owners and athletes doing $30,000 a month, trying to get to the next level, right? So the offer is very clear, but when it comes to content, Nero is targeting everyone. So his ICP is entrepreneurs and athletes, but he is making content for everyone. And I'll show you what I mean by that. So if you take a look at this title, How a Master Manifestor Thinks. Now this is not curated specifically for entrepreneurs and athletes. The second video, Why the Worst People Manifest the Best. Again, it's video that is tailored for mass market, right? Because everyone is interested in, why worst people get good things in life. Then let's say this one, you need to be a victim to actually change reality. Everybody wants to change their reality, right? So that is what I meant by attracting mass market. And if you are attracting mass market, actually you will make less money than you are going micro niche. And here's some examples. Iman Ghazi started a second channel, and on this channel, he is only targeting info business owners doing $100,000 or more in profit. And from his channel, there are 62K views. He's making more than $500,000 every single month. Then Jordan Welch, this guy already had 2 million subscribers on his main channel, but then he started second channel teaching other people about YouTube, right? So with almost 9K subscribers, he is doing $140,000. Then William Brown talking to people or professionals who are trying to make it in the info or the coaching space, making $650,000 just from 81K subscribers. And James Smith is the same. So you get my point. This stuff is working. And the best thing is, with only 130 subscribers and 300 views on average, I am booking consistent calls of qualified prospects from my channel. Like the videos that you're watching right now, I book on an average 5 to 6 calls from every single one of the video, right? And I only have 130 subscribers and 300 views. So if you are going micro niche, you will obviously get less views, but views is not our target. Our target is how much calls you are booking. So to do that, if you already have a channel, keep posting on it. And let's say Nero starts to implement micro niche, then all he need to do is start a second channel like Iman Ghazi, like Jordan Welch, like James Smith, and go micro niche. Just talk to your ICP and only talk to your ideal client profile in the videos. So his videos, like the format is amazing, but his videos kind of shift towards entrepreneurs and athletes more. So his videos can be how to get maybe 25% better performance within 10 minutes without training for athletes, right? For entrepreneurs, it can be how to close 10 more clients within 3 days without changing your outreach strategy. You get my point, right? But if he is going micro niche, then obviously he is going to crush it. If you are looking to start with YouTube, then obviously go micro niche. I have a detailed video on my channel. Go watch it. And I will also link that down in the description. But one thing, remember that keep it super simple. That's what Nero is doing. That's what William Brown is doing. Iman Ghazi is doing. Jordan Welch is doing. Keep it super simple. Go micro niche and use the outlier strategy. And I'll show you what outlier strategy is. But these are just 2 things that you need to worry about if you are going micro niche. That's why micro niche is the best YouTube funnel in 2025, right? So in outlier strategy, let's say you dialed in your micro niche, right? Your micro niche is, for example, let's take Nero's micro niche, which is entrepreneurs and athletes doing $30,000 a month. Uh, Sorry for that writing. So all you need to do in the outlier strategy is steal proven concepts. Look for the videos that performed well or that are outlier. And what I mean by outlier is, let's say on an average, videos get 10,000 views on a channel, but suddenly a video get 100k views on the same channel with exact same subscribers. So that video is an outlier video, and the concept of that video is proven to work. So chances are, if you steal the concept, steal the idea of the video, and adapt to your niche, your channel, your video will perform well, right? So steal proven concepts. That's what I did with my video, this one. So how Afnan Khalifa made $1.1 million in a single day using Instagram. And this video right now has 4,000 views, and I only have 130 subscribers. So you get my point, right? You can also copy that. That's an outlier. So all we are doing here is we don't want to be the first guy, right, who do all the efforts, who do all the research, testing and all, and then get the results. We want to be the smart guy who steal the proven concepts and still get similar results, right? And if you think that is bad, surprise, surprise, your favorite gurus are already doing it. Everybody on the YouTube teaching the growth hacks and all are already using it, right? So for example, first, this creator named Nisha uploaded this video, easiest ways to make money online for beginners, right? Then Iman Ghazi copied it, easiest way to make money online in 2025. This one got how many views? So yeah, this one got 630k views. This was an outlier for her channel. So Iman Ghazi used it and it became outlier for his channel also. So you can see 2.2 million views. Then Dan Martell also used it. Then James Smith also used it, right? So there is nothing wrong. Your favorite gurus, the biggest creators on the YouTube platform, are already stealing proven concepts, because you don't want to get into the trenches of trial and error, because if you get into that, you'll forever be stuck, right? So obviously you'll not get millions of views like the first guy because he did the work. So obviously he'll reap the rewards more, but that's not our goal. With Microniche, our only goal is to get the right views, right? So for example, Nero is getting 300,000 views, for example, on a single video, but from the 300,000, maybe 10,000 of them are entrepreneurs. So the remaining 290,000 views are like totally waste, right? Now obviously you'll get some YouTube revenue and all, but who cares about YouTube revenue if you are making 300 grand from a video from your coaching business, right? So that is it about the YouTube strategy. If you want to implement it, go micro niche and use the outlier strategy that I told you, which is just stealing proven concepts. And for that, you can use vidIQ, a Chrome extension. I'm writing the name here. So just search it up. It's an extension, and it will give you the outliers code for every single one of the video, right? So after that, let's go on to the VSL page. So all the traffic from YouTube goes to this landing page. Now this landing page makes or break your business, right? You have to be serious because all of the traffic is coming to this landing page. So this will decide if they are either going to close or book a call with you, or they don't book a call with you, right? But before going into that, I want to tell you one thing. Just don't overcomplicate it. You can see the video. There is no crazy designs, right? The black background, white text. You don't need to go into the nitty gritty and the trenches of designing the perfect, highly edited landing page, right? You just need to get a good landing page. So it starts with a headline, which is unleash the potential you have felt but can't see. So this is the situation that their ICP is already in. They can see the potential, they can feel the potential, but they cannot see how they are going to do it. And 2 to 5x your results without doing anything different. So that is the hook, that hey, how can I 2 to 5x my results if I don't change my strategy? And I'll show you in 7 weeks. So that is the time frame, right? Then the subheadline is esoteric secrets that the 1% use, but they never tell you. So this is just building the more hype on the headline. And only goal of this headline and subheadline is to get the viewer or the visitor click on this VSL and watch the VSL in full. And on the VSL, it is the simplest VSL I have ever watched. He is just explaining how he can help you and just showing the results, right? And below there, they have a call to action called yes, I want to 2 to 5x my results. And if you click on it, you get redirected to their application form. But let me just show you the landing page real quick. So this is the headline. This is the 15-minute VSL where he is just simply explaining how he can help you and the results he got for other people. And then the call to action here, and below there, the only thing that you need to care about is how many testimonials you have. Every single one of the testimonials have to be on this page, right? So yeah, you can see, first of all, these are video testimonials. Video testimonials works the best, guys. If you have those, just keep it at the top. Then you can see the screenshots, this one, then results, more results. Then he is explaining what changed or what you can expect if you buy his offer. So you can expect breakthroughs, defeat imposter syndrome, then again call to action, then more results. So you get my point. So by seeing this landing page, one thing you need to understand is all of your efforts should be into the first part, right? Or the hero section, which is headline, subheadline, VSL, and call to action. And mostly VSL because it will decide if they are going to book a call with you or not, right? So put most focus on VSL. Don't care about the designs too much. Still, you have to have a good design, right? Then rest of the landing page, it can be video testimonials first, and then screenshot testimonials after that, and then your introduction. So that is the simplest landing page structure, and it is also working because if Nero can do 300K a month with it, you can also do $50,000, $100,000 a month with it, right? So let's say if you are interested to working with him, you will click on the call to action, and you will get redirected to this application form, and he will ask you some questions. The main goal here is to qualify that if he's even worth talking, right? So the thing is, as I told you, Nero's contact attracts mass market. So you have to have a very good qualification process. So you can disqualify the people who cannot afford your program or who's not a good fit for your program, and only let in the people who can afford it, and you can also help them, right? So that's why they have application process. So let's say if you do qualify, then it's simple. You'll get redirected to this Calendly page. Then you can book a call. And then the traditional way, they will send you some reminders. You will jump on a call with them, with the closer or Nero himself, and you'll talk to him. Then he will convince you to buy his program, and then you buy his program. But the hidden thing that is generating him over $40,000 a month is this downsell. So let's say you cannot afford 25K right now. Nero also knew it. Most of his audience cannot afford $25,000, but he don't want to waste those leads, because why would you, right? If you are amazing at content, you are getting that much amount of content, then obviously you want to use every single one of the lead or people who is interested in an offer. So if they cannot afford the 25K offer or the coaching offer, one-to-one offer right now, then you'll get redirect to this landing page. Hey, thanks for applying. Yeah, like one-to-one is the not best fit for you, but don't worry, I have a gift for you. Then you click on this button, and you'll get redirected to a different landing page. On a different landing page, you have a course which is almost 1K, so it's actually $997, but who cares about $3, right? So it's $1,000. And the VSL, he also frames it like, hey, I know you are not the best fit for my main one-to-one offer, but still you can get the similar results by going through this course. This is the exact knowledge that I used to do this and this. You get my point, right? And below that, here's the exact same case studies, testimonials, and like the exact same landing page as his main one. The only difference is he's pre-framing the audience that, hey, I know you are not able to qualify for my one-to-one, but still you can get similar results, right? You click on this call to action and you'll get redirected to the checkout page. That's how Nero is generating over $250,000 every single month just from YouTube. And again, if you want my help, you can go into the first link in the description and book a one-to-one with me. And thanks for watching. See you in the next one.